Donald Trump just brought a young boy on stage to use him as a political prop to push anti-trans rhetoric.
Tell the story. It's an amazing story. Please come up.
Thank you again, Mr. President.
I can't help but feel bad for him. I mean, he's like so stoked to be standing there with the president.
I've been a Christian my whole life, and Jesus means everything to me.
My whole life of what, like 12 years?
When I was in 5th grade, my school forced me to teach my kindergarten buddy about changing his gender using a book called My Shadow is Pink. The book said you can choose your gender based on feelings instead of how God made us. I knew this was not right, but I was afraid of getting in trouble.
Okay, to be clear, this book does not explicitly state at all anything about being transgender. The focus is on a boy liking things that are usually labeled for girls, while the world around him expects boys to like things that are like blue, like trucks. The boy feels embarrassed, scared about not fitting in, but he's got a dad there that supports him and loves him through it. So to be clear, the school has a book available that teaches things like self-acceptance, what it's like to have loving parents, and breaking stereotypes. Okay, got it.
After my family spoke up, the school treated us badly, and kids started bullying me and my brother because of our faith.
Sweetheart, it's not because of your faith. It's because you're using your faith to control those around you. Now, I want to be very clear. I am not blaming this child. Hi, Mom and Dad. Lovely speech you wrote. All these conservatives out there all up in arms about kids who could be trans or LGBTQ. They're too young to understand what's going on in, their own life, their own lived experience. They're too young to understand. But our child, we're going to just go ahead and prop him up because he's not too young to make these bold statements. He gets it.
I believe kids like me should be able to live our faith at school without being forced to go against what we believe. I hope no other family has to go through what mine did.
Live your faith. Make your own choices for you, not for other people. Your issue here is not being able to control other people. I mean, this poor kid, along with his poor parents, and I mean what I said, poor. They're poor parents. They are confusing privilege with victimization here. That's all it is. This kid will likely grow up into, a white, straight, cis man. At least I hope that for him, because God forbid he's something else and his parents, I would hate to see that play out for him. And he will most likely join the most privileged group of people in America. He's not oppressed. He may even grow up and be horribly embarrassed by this. I had brainwashed, messed up thinking as a kid too. And today I use that kind of a thing to fuel me going forward. So who knows, guys? He could turn it around. There's still time. And shame on you, Donald Trump, for using a child to push your political narrative and things like this.
I signed an executive order to slash federal funding for any school that pushes transgender insanity.
AKA any school that accepts kids that aren't the exact demographic that you like. Lovely.